Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is time for our reading corner this week. So we are moving on to our next story. So we've read the creation story, we've read the story of Adam and Eve, and now we are going to read the story about when Adam and Eve leave the garden. So we have our candle on. In the middle of the Garden of Eden grew a very special tree. God said to Adam, "You must not eat the fruit from this tree." In the garden lived a serpent that liked to make mischief. The serpent said to Eve, "If you eat the fruit from this tree, you will become like God. You will know everything." The fruit looked ripe and juicy, so Eve picked one and tasted it. Then she handed it to Adam, and he ate it too. As they chewed, the fruit began to taste bitter, and their smiles, they turned to frowns. That evening, God walked in the garden and called to them, "Adam, Eve, where are you?" But Adam and Eve were hiding. They were afraid because they had disobeyed God. "Why are you hiding from me?" God said. "Did you eat from the tree in the middle of the garden?" There's the tree right there. "Eve made me do it," said Adam. "The serpent made me do it," said Eve. God let out a deep and disappointed sigh, like the wind in the trees at night. Not only had they disobeyed him, they did not even say they were sorry. God punished the serpent, and Adam and Eve had to leave his glorious garden. From then on, they had to work hard in the fields to grow food, but God still loved them and watched over them wherever they went. So here we have Adam and Eve in the garden, and here's when they're leaving. So we're going to put our hands together and say our prayer. Dear God, help me to do what is right and to remember you love me even when I do wrong. So let's say that again. Dear God, help me to do what is right and to remember you love me even when I do wrong. So we're going to say our children's creed. So let's put our hands together once more. I believe in God above. I believe in Jesus' love. I believe his Spirit too comes to teach us what to do. Amen. And then finally we are going to say our children's prayer. For this new morning with its light, for rest and shelter of the night, for health and food, for love and friends, for every gift your goodness sends. We thank you, gracious Lord. Amen. I will see you all next week. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I want you to think about that story. I wonder what your favorite part was. So I will see you next week. Happy Wednesday.